Do you feel that you have to study something that you have just started every day? For example, do you feel, let's say you have started with reading comprehension and now you have to practice reading comprehension every day till you give your exam? Maybe you're giving GMAT, GRE or CAT or any aptitude test. So do you have that kind of feeling? Or maybe you have been practicing for quant and let's say you're weak with number system. So do you believe that you have to study number system every day till you give the exam? Because if you just miss 1 or 2 days, you feel like that you have lost everything that you have studied till date. The same thing happened with one of my students. So he joined my classes last month and he has already prepared for GMAT once, and his verbal score was low in the previous attempt. So we were working on verbal section of GMAT. So I started with reading comprehension. So in first few classes, I taught him the basics of reading comprehension. Then I started giving him quizzes. So it was a 30 minutes quiz. And whenever he was giving a quiz, he used to record it and send me the recording. And then I listened to the recording to figure out what are the problems he is facing. So we worked on that. By repetitive feedbacks, he started getting around 90% accuracy across the passages, irrespective of the topic or the length or the difficulty level. And within time limit, he was able to get 90% accuracy. So once that happens, I shifted to the second section, which was critical reasoning. So we started working on critical reasoning. So after a week, I asked him, has he practiced RC? He said, no, I was just focused on critical reasoning. So I said, do one thing, take the next quiz of reading comprehension. So when he gave this quiz and he again recorded and sent me the recording, so I could figure out he has actually not followed the process that he was following a week before. So I asked him what happened. He said, sir, I was out of practice for last 5 days or 6 days. So I don't remember the things. So I just gave it and the score fell. So he said that I need to practice reading comprehension every day so that I stay consistent with the accuracy. I said, if you do that and if you just miss 1 or 2 days, then there will be a lot of guilt feeling inside. Because if you don't do something and there is a fear that I'll forget it, there will be a guilt. And with this guilt, there will be a lot of fear and you'll not be able to master the process. So what you can do is that just write down the exact process that you need to follow while giving while solving reading comprehension. Just write down the exact process. So I just asked him, write the mindset, write the approach, write everything. And from next time when you practice reading comprehension, before practicing a reading comprehension passage, read what is the approach, what should be the mindset, and repeat that after every alternate day. So let's say on Monday you just practice 1 RC. Before that, read what is the right approach. Then on Wednesday, again practice, look at that note where you have written it, read that approach and then practice the RC passage. So what you're doing is that you're not putting everything on your mind or in your head. Because if you put everything in head, you just keep revising that. You think that, oh, I'll forget it. But if it's written somewhere, you know that I can refer back whenever I want. So in that case, your mind would be relaxed and it can concentrate on other areas. Similarly, if you're doing quant and if you're weak with any particular section, just write down exactly how you have started getting right accuracy. Because let's say your number system is weak, probably in quant, problem is not the concept. Problem is that you're not reading the question properly. Second, you're not following the right approach. Or you're not getting involved with the question, you're just running away from the question. These are the basics of quant. Once you understand what the problem is, write this down, that this is how I can solve any question. Okay, which is more of approach, what is the right mindset. It doesn't consist of the formulas. It consists of the right approach. Okay, what is the right mindset I need to be or I need to follow when I solve the questions. And whenever you practice, read before practicing. If you do that and when you're done with it, forget about it. Don't worry, I'll not remember. Because once you read something and then you practice it, probably after 8-10 repetitions, it becomes a part of your memory. But if you try to memorize, then when you're memorizing something or just keep repeating something in your head, you would see that often, because there are, let's say, 5 points, you would forget one of them, and that will always keep you anxious. Oh, I'm missing something. I'm not, yet something is missing in whatever I know. So whenever you feel that there is a gap in what you know and what you need to, where you want to reach, there will always be anxiety. So try this out. So write down the process, and whenever you practice, read that particular mindset or approach before practicing, and then forget about it. And just keep doing that. You will automatically see, probably in 8 to 10 days or 12 days, you will memorize it and you will not be afraid of it. Thank you.